Welcome back to the Girl Code. If you're listening to this right now, maybe you're on your commute, maybe you're grabbing that second coffee, or maybe you're just decompressing after a long day. Today we are shifting gears. We talk a lot about the aesthetics of soft life, the skincare, the slow mornings, the journaling. But what happens at 9 a.m.? What happens when you log into Slack or walk into that meeting and the pressure starts hitting? For a long time, we were sold this idea of the girl boss, that to be successful, we had to be hyper masculine, exhausted, and constantly grinding. But I don't buy that anymore. And I know you don't either. Today, we are rewriting the code of ambition. We're talking about how to hold your soft life energy in high pressure worlds, how to be ambitious without burning out your nervous system. Let's get into it. The biggest struggle I hear from everyone is, how can I be in my feminine energy when my job demands masculine results? Here is the secret. You need masculine structure to protect your feminine flow. When we are disorganized, when we are reactive, when we are checking emails at 10 p.m., that is actually chaotic energy. That's not soft life, that's stressful. A soft life career girl loves a system. Why? Because a system allows her to disconnect. Try this shift. Instead of viewing deadlines and calendars as restrictive, view them as containers. For example, I work deeply from 9 to 11 so I can rest deeply from 1 to 2. I set boundaries on my calendar so I don't have to explain myself to people. When you are at work, use your masculine energy to execute and to get the things done. Send the email, make a decision. But the moment that task is done, drop your shoulders, unclench your jaw, breathe. You switch back into flow. You don't have to carry the tension of the task after the task is finished. And you guys, to make this personal, I currently hold a job that is demanding in the way of you have a lot to do. I work as a crisis specialist, so we go outside in the fields, evaluate the crisis, then get back in the office, do the treatment plan, the intake and all that stuff. I haven't been in this job for 6 months, and I noticed that I used to be at work during the weekends. Like, I would like to get things done after work because I feel like I'm more proactive at home. And honestly, I stopped. Now I'm more proactive at work because why am I bringing my job stuff at home when I'm also a master's degree child? you know, like I have so much going on, and I had to set boundaries for myself. Like, you're not gonna look at your work phone after work. If someone's calling you, guess what? Too bad. I'll talk to you tomorrow afternoon when I get in the office. Like, I do not feel bad anymore. There's been instances where like I've had people tell me, oh, like, can you work for an extra hour, etc., etc., etc. That I've taken on. However, another thing, at the time when I started this job, I held 3 jobs. I did real estate, I did this job, and then I also did behavioral assistant. Now I dropped every job and I'm only with this job because I realized, like, why do I have to work so much like I'm a damn man? I'm not no damn man. I'm a woman. I should not have to be working 60 hours because I don't have to. So I also left those jobs because I'm like, absolutely not. I do still do real estate, but it's not as consistent as I need it to be in my life at this time. However, again, I had to remind myself that I want to be in my soft era. I'm tired of being a damn guy. I feel like I literally, y'all, like, I cannot. I'm like, why do I feel like I'm a woman, but not really? Because I do so much. But to make the long story short, please set boundaries. Like, once I clock into work at 12:30 to like 2 o'clock, I'm locked in because I gotta do a whole adapt note. And y'all know, like, if y'all work in the healthcare field, that's data assessment and plan, and that shit is long. Okay, let's talk about the quiet ambition. Old school hustle culture taught us that we need to be the loudest in the room. We need to be busy to be important. The girl code approach to career is different. It's about impact over activity. Have you ever noticed that the most powerful person in the room is often the calmest? She isn't rushing. She isn't explaining herself frantically. She speaks slowly and she takes up space. That is magnetic. That is soft power. And honestly, that's something that I have to work in because currently at my job, there's a lot of like side conversations and I don't really interact with anybody anymore unless it's work related. However, I don't, if somebody says something about me, guess what? If that's what you think, that's what you think. What am I supposed to do about it? I'm not gonna sit here and explain myself to you because, no offense, but like in a couple of months, you guys might not even be here. Stop over explaining yourself. Like, literally, I feel like there's so many people who've confronted me at work, and I'm just like, ew. Like, why? And you know what it is, you guys? Like, there's people who, like, want an explanation for everything. And it's like, when you give them the explanation, it's like almost getting gaslit. Because they'd be like, but it's okay if you didn't say that. Or it's okay if you did say that. Like, I'm not gonna be mad at you. What? Y'all, when I tell y'all, like, I'm like, ew, why are you even acting like that? Okay? Like, it's this kind of energy where it's kind of like, um, I don't gotta explain myself to you. I already told you this is what it is. If you don't want to accept it, that's to you. That's between you and God. I got nothing to do with that, okay? Leave me alone. And that's that, right? Okay. Anyways, if you're feeling undervalued, don't do more. Do better. And then make sure you are visible. It is not soft to be a doormat. It is not soft to let people take credit for your work. You guys, I stopped doing more. I used to work Friday nights from like 9 p.m. to 12. And honestly, that was like 3 times I think I worked. And I remember I had a shift where I didn't get home till 3 o'clock in the morning. It was like 3 a.m. Guess what they didn't do? They didn't want to pay me overtime. They didn't. They said, like it was too much money and I was gonna get adjustment hours. That was my last Friday. I swear to you, I did not work another Friday after that because I'm like, that's BS. What do you mean you're not trying to pay me overtime? But you know what? It's okay. It's okay because guess what? I'm not working no more Friday nights. Okay? Because I risk my life for people and you don't even want to pay me overtime because you say it's a lot of money. Crazy because it's not even a full staff employee unit. But anyways, it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, my whole point is don't do too much. Okay. And I learned the hard way. And I definitely spoke to my therapist about this because I was bombarded and flabbergasted. I literally almost quit. Okay. True softness requires a spine. It requires you to say, I actually have capacity for this project, but I will need until Friday to deliver the quality I expect of myself. That is a high value woman speaking. Panic and rushing are low vibrant states. Calmness and boundaries are high vibration states. So, guys, remember that I like to deliver high quality treatment plans, I like to deliver high quality assessments. The reason I do is because I look at other people's assessments from the past when, and I'm like, what is this? And I feel like sometimes when it gets overwhelming, I do like have like 3 treatment plans to do, but I feel like my supervisor does not attack me because I do deliver high quality work. Like if they wanted me to do this like the next day kind of thing, like it's not gonna be the same information. It's not gonna be good quality. I feel like, and I don't feel like my work is complete, right? At the end of the day, I like to deliver high quality stuff because my name is attached to it. But if somebody ever rushes me, like you're about to get half that. Like I'm not gonna sit here and work after hours like a lot of people that I know do. Like that's crazy to me. I want us to get practical for a second. If you feel like your job is draining your glow, we need to do an energy audit. Grab your mental notebook or your actual journal if you can. Remember, get that matcha or that coffee and ask yourself these 3 questions. 1. Where am I over delivering for no return? Are you doing this perfectly that only needs to be done good enough? Perfectionism is a trauma response, not a career strategy. Remember that. 2. Does my workspace support my peace? Look at your desk. Is it cluttered? Is the lighting harsh? Could you bring in a plant? Put on headphones. Protect your sensory environments. So I recently started doing this, you guys. I actually decorated my desk to my liking, bought my own keyboard, and did the whole team. I'm definitely gonna bring in more stuff, but I'm not gonna do that until it gets nicer outside because I don't want to be holding anything in the cold. I live in the state of New Jersey, so y'all know we got snowed in. Okay, not like some of y'all other states, but this is like new for me because I haven't had snow in such a minute, you know? And honestly, I started decorating my desk. Like I said, it's very aesthetically pleasing. I go in there, I'm happy, but I'm not like complete yet. So I do have like I did print out some picture frames, well, some photos to put in my picture frames to hang them up on the wall because I want to make it like aesthetic, especially if I'm gonna be there for a long time, you know, like 1 year plus. So I might as well do that. And you know, nobody ever comes in anyways and checks on us, so it's kind of like, what are they gonna say? Like, take down that photo frame. Like, okay. No problem. They don't want employees here forever, I'm assuming. But anyways, definitely sensorize your environment. I have a corner desk, so I'm gonna even include like a little how you call that? A carpet, like a little pink carpet. I'm definitely thinking about getting a different office chair because that one is not giving. But we're not gonna talk about that right now. We're gonna talk about that in March, okay? 3. What is my after work ritual? You cannot transition from boss to goddess instantly. You need a bridge. Maybe it's changing your clothes the second you get home. Maybe it's a 10-minute walk. Signal to your body that work is done. You guys, I work 12:30 to 9 p.m. So after work, like 9 o'clock, I'm already home. But I literally, what I do is I shower. That's the first thing I do is I shower, I change my clothes, and I go to bed. Okay, I got nothing else to do because that's just it. Even because you know I have the morning open, so like I don't really do much. So I'm like, absolutely not. I'm going to bed. I'm gonna watch my show and call it a damn day. But for those 9 to 5 girlies, I hope you guys are planning, you know, your rituals, your routine. And yeah, so let me know in the comments below, what is your routine like after work? Remember, you do not have to choose between a successful career and a soft life. You just have to choose to stop playing the game by the old rules. Your peace is your biggest asset. A regular nervous system will make you better at your job than anxiety ever will. Let's close with some affirmations for the working woman. That includes mamas. That includes working a full time. That includes full-time students. That includes part-time students. That includes every job in the book, okay? Breathe in with me and release. Let's say these affirmations together. I do not need to struggle to be successful. My worth is not tied to my productivity. I bring peace into every room I enter. I am well rested, well paid, and well respected. Go crush it, you guys, this week. And remember to be gentle with yourself. And I'll see you in the next episode. If you're listening to this on any podcast platform, make sure to subscribe. If you're listening to this on YouTube, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe for more videos. And we will do video faces soon, just not at this time. Bye, loves.